Bills, you're going to lose today. I just don't know why you're going to lose to the Arizona Cardinals. Maybe because how Arizona is, right? But you're going to lose today, Bills. I just see you losing for some reason. I don't know. I just see you being what you've always been, a loser. I see you losing today. And then, yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. So you're going to lose. Yum, 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 yum. I've been taking a cat nap on everybody. It's been like on Splatoon, naming themselves cat nap, whatever. Um, just been beating people every. Today I've had a lot of victories. We're at like what 700 kills to add to the million kills, right? It's really good. So okay, now we go to the Jaguars versus the Dolphins, right? And we picked the Jaguars. I don't know why the Dolphins just have to have the stupid massage thing going on. I don't get that either, right? I don't. But I do kind of understand my ex-girlfriend, so I do understand the Dolphin aspect that's going on there. The surrounding, right? A little surrounding around there, yeah. Jacksonville, they got really lucky. Trevor Lawrence should be able to do this. I don't know how he's gonna fail. I feel like this time he's finally got to get the offense he wants, right? And these are both Week 1 games. I kind of am surprised though. Like Arizona. I know, right? It's so surprising that New York's gonna lose to the Cardinals. It's a very tough division, though, and the Cardinals need to do something. And also, the Cardinals, and they're in trouble. Cardinals are in trouble, and they need to do something, right? I actually did watch that video where the guy got the Cardinals scarf sent to him. I'm like, holy crap! Who sends an NFL Cardinals scarf to you? That's amazing. That is actually really good value. Dude, I hope I can get one of those, right? I don't know. That's just funny. That is very funny to me that they actually do that. Buffalo. I do feel that Buffalo should have a better offense, right? They should have a better offense, but that's what they want you to expect. So we picked the Arizona Cardinals, right? It's Week 1, man. We just don't, no. We just don't do it. What's wrong with New York, man? New York has so many problems. Do you know how frustrating it is to try and pick for a New York team? The only New York team you can feel safe picking with normally is the Giants, right? And there's a problem because we have a New York female that's online, right? So we got a female that's online that talks about New York sports, right? That's the problem. That person's not very, that person's very, what you think it is, right? Isn't that funny? Even though I'm picking the Giants, right? See, we're trying to do this 1-2 pick method, right? I picked the Giants. I'm staying with the Giants, so it's still a 1-2 pick method for this video. But I have to say, man, am I gambling? I am gambling. The New York, the poor New York fans, man. I'm gambling. I am really gambling on trying to trust them, right? So I'm taking a little bit of a gamble. But yeah, I put a lot of chips on the table. Sam Darnold hates me too. Yeah, he does. He does hate me. He's Sam Darnold. He's Sam Darnold. I wonder how much he hates me. That's the funny part about this football game. That is really funny. How much do you hate me, Sam? How much, Sam Darnold? How much? How much? I don't know. That Giants defense is too good. That's why we're not changing the pick. that Giants defense is coming after you character that you can't stay on a team, Sam Darnold. So you'll be going around the block, The whole New York thing, isn't that curiosity to you? Yeah, that is curiosity, right? Are the 49ers, we have to talk about somehow, right? We could do 1, 2, 3 almost. We can. I think in my head, the 49ers should be able to beat the Jets, right? They should. They should be able to beat the Jets. And I'll tell you why. Wilson, they tote Wilson. Wilson's not enough. You can tote Wilson as much as you want for the Jets. That's not enough. The 49ers are pretty angry. They're just as angry as the Detroit Lions. So when we use just a little bit of logic, and I do not even like the fact that when I think about the 49ers, I think they could be upgrading that roster right now, right? That roster could be upgraded, And Rodgers is dumb. He's too dumb for me. I don't want to say he's dumb, but he's too out there. I would never sit down in that chair. I mean, Rodgers has to be he has to understand this is the NFL. 49ers, what I noticed from them is they don't draft well. They draft kind of okay, but then they just don't draft well. And then, but this year they have a lot of optimism, and it is week 1. It's 8:15 p.m. Okay. Why would Rodgers do this to the New York Jets? Beats me, man. I think. Do I think that Aaron Rodgers took some money from the New York? It looks like it so far. Looks like it. Do you think Rodgers still has it? No. This is 2024. This is different times. That's what leads me to pick the Niners. I'm scarily though picking the Niners because they're fans. There's good 49er fans, but there's some 49er fans that make it really difficult to pick the 49ers. So we have to pay attention to this 49ers game. So I pick 49ers. I pick them on many facets of them, right? Okay, for one, their defense, last year, their defense, they got so lucky that the Lions didn't make that catch, right? They got very lucky, all right? So, but coming into this year, they should be able to correct their mistakes, right? They're going to have some flaws, That's just, how the NFL is, right? They're going to have some flaws, the 49ers. But the problem is that Aaron Rodgers thinks he can still play football. That's the problem. And the problem is the Jets do have a good defense, though. That's the only thing that annoys me is, yes, the Jets have a very, very, very underrated defense. But the Jets, do they have anything that makes you confident in the New York Jets? No, but they still have the same principle as the Cardinals. They have to win, just like the Cardinals have to win, right? And that's why that stupid 49ers fan comes into play, right? But we choose the 49ers. I'm choosing you 49ers. I do think that they have a tough enough organization, with Kittle, that they should have figured out a new offensive weapon by now, right? Besides Debo and Kittle's, there should be a new offensive weapon idea that they have. So everything should go good. Rodgers is sitting in a chair. I do not know how you mess this up at 8:15 p.m., right? How the heck do you mess that up? How? That's the psychotic thing. So you pick the Niners. And since we're at 9 minutes of that, we pick the Raiders over the Chargers. The Raiders have to do something. And they are they're an indifferent team. They're just very indifferent. But I promise you, these week 1 picks, after these week 1 picks, it's just going to be hilarious. I just find it funny today. You know what I'm saying? I find it hilarious. I'm going to determine the Minnesota Vikings outcome by Splatoon games. Is that possible? It's very possible. I destroyed the crap out of the Minnesota Viking fans today. I beat the living crap out of them, swept them completely. 3 rounds. Destroy, destroy, destroy. It was very mean. I just had my way with them. Just like I had a way with their Minnesota females. Oh, you wanted to hear something. Did you hear it? Yeah, you heard something. Yeah. Today's going to be crazy. I have a world record today. So get ready for football!